Okay, good morning, St. Andrew. This is Miss Ryrie, talking to you. I wanted to introduce you families to my virtual online platform that I've been working on over the last 3 weeks and have created. I thought that I would walk you through it just briefly so that you have an idea of what it can do and what you can use it for, as well as what I'm looking for in the way of feedback, if you'd be so kind as to share with me how we can make it better. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. When you show up, you're going to get a link. I'm going to email you a link. There'll be two. One will say virtual office, one will say coping rooms, and this is going to take you into the virtual office. Okay, so you just click on the bubble, or you can use the buttons on your keypad. Either will get you where you need to go. This is my waiting area. So in here, if you are trying to figure out where I am, I usually update that star and it'll tell you which area. If I'm available by phone, you'll be able to reach me if that star is on that spot. As well, up in the top here, you'll see the six post-it notes. These are the 6 rooms that I have created. So, so I have my office in the classroom. In the classroom is going to be more where you're going to be able to access the Tier 1 and Tier 2 programs that I'm running in the classroom for like behavior modification. My office will have like links to be able to connect with me. This room here is going to be all about links that you can access through community resources. We have a media room that anyone can enjoy, a calming corner that anyone can enjoy, and a playroom that typically seems to be for more of the kids. So let's get going. So here's my office. Some of this stuff still needs to be updated. Jack is, I'm going to be starting an empathy room, so that'll be coming soon. These are some videos that I've made, but here's where you can connect with me. If you click on, this will take you to my Twitter, this will take you to the school's Twitter, and this will take you to my email. And finally, this will take us to our weekly update that comes out every Sunday. That could be very useful. So that's my office. And here's the playroom I was telling you about. Everything in here is hyperlinked. So if you can play a board game, magic show, create a superhero, play a baseball game. We have 2 types of tree houses you can design. One is for the older kids and one's for the younger kids. And roller coaster, you can play Uno, that's super popular in my room. So, or a board game here, or some online games. This whole room is going to be modified on a semi-regular basis, depending on what the kids are enjoying and what's getting stagnant. And I'm hoping that I'll have time to be able to update that. So this is the playroom. This is the classroom, and in here is again mostly for resources for parents or for anyone who's looking to understand more about what a CYC does when they come into the classroom. So all of these posters here are programs that I can run or have run in the school. Currently I'm running Superflex with the grade 1, 2s, and 5s, and we're talking about flexible thinking. Roots of Empathy is with a baby. Like, there's lots of different resources, and everything is hyperlinked to give you some information on the topics. Okay? This is my calming room. So in here, although very busy, everything in here is meant to offer you something that can be of calming service. So fireplace, aquarium, peaceful, tranquil pictures. Here's a blanket fort that I always thought was really fun when I was a kid, and if you click on it, you can find out other ways to make different forts. The dogs will send you some fun videos, and then we have this set of drawers here, and each one of these, this is going to take you into another area that I'm not going to show you quite yet because I still have 2 rooms I want to show you before we get there, but I want you to remember this area. We're going to come back to it. This is what I call like the parent resource room. So in here you're going to find links that for Halton and what Halton has available to you. There's parenting tips, there's information on COVID, there's transitioning to high school, there's mental health resources in here, especially if your child is starting to struggle in school with mental health. There's the Halton Youth Services, is a really popular link. School Mental Health Ontario is really popular, anti-bullying helplines, pretty much anything that Halton has to offer in the way of mental health you'll find in this room. And a little bonus, I added a fireworks display at the back, so if you click on this you'll get a nice little fireworks display. Make sure you guys look around, there's little nooks and crannies and hidden gems everywhere. Then we have our media room. So again, everything in here is hyperlinked. So these are all books and our links to where you can access free books. Everything is free and you shouldn't have to register for anything either. And if you do, I apologize, let me know. I'll take it off and I'll add something else. These three here are our school videos, and then I put in a bunch of YouTube channels that were geared towards children, but young and old. So we've got like TED Talks for the older kids, and we've got Treehouse Direct for the little ones. And then at the top here, you can't really see it, but it's just Rocket Kids, and that's one of my favorite links for mental health information and awareness for youth. It's very useful. There's some science stuff, and our local shout out to our local celebrity who he's a voiceover in Paw Patrol, so that's always fun. And then finally down here we have a whole bunch of music. It's all clean, it's all been filtered so that nothing will be inappropriate. So even the little kindergarten kids can have a rock out session if they'd like to. So I'm just going to back up to here, and we're going to go into the calming corner. So while this loads, what I've done is I've created 6 rooms that each have 3 to 6 links of something specific towards that topic. So if we go to the side here, you'll see that they'll all be labeled on the side. The first slide is the 6 rooms that are available. So whenever you're in here, you always want to make sure you hit present, because if you don't hit present, which is that button I pressed that it's up in this corner here, if you don't press it, it'll be harder for you to access the hyperlinks. So hopefully this will load up really quick and I can show you exactly what that looks like. These are our 6 themes of rooms. So we've got a calming toolkit, something that's uplifting, movement, mindfulness, visual relaxation, and music and sound. We're just going to quickly go through them. This one's the mindful section. Again, each one of these is hyperlinked to access something that should be relaxing. I'm going to come back to this one. Brain breaks. This is just some other stimulating stuff for the brain, and it's all geared towards movement. And this is me messing around with a 3D Bitmoji, so appreciate your patience with that. Here we have my uplifting and fun page. So there's a game for rock, paper, scissors, laughter, different arts and crafts, just kind of cool stuff that's I thought might be useful for somebody who might be looking to feel better. And then we have our visual and relaxations. So this is all YouTube links that are that I found to be beautiful. So they're all in high def 4K. And they're in different themes. So I've got nature. The cosmic one's really cool. That's probably my favorite. My mom's is probably the sunrise and sunset. So, and then finally, I have our music and sound page. So here we have everything from thunderstorms to a virtual drum kit to a karaoke songs to Miss Ryrie's Ultimate Happy Playlist. So hopefully you get a chance to check this out. The last thing I want to show you here is one last resources that I put together, or sorry, that I purchased, and it's the coping toolkit manipulative slides. So this will link you to something that you don't click present on, so you will not click present on this one, and it's because we want you to be able to move it around. So as soon as this opens up for you, it should ask you to save a copy. And then you'll go to the side here and you can click on any one of these slides and it'll open up to a page with a resource on it. So I'm just going to zoom in here so I can show you a little closer. So here we have the I think it's called the, oh sorry, I'm fast forwarding too many. Let's go back here. This one is one of the coping toolbox. We're going to drag 5 to 10 coping tools that you would like to use. So here you'll have your tool case, and over here is all the options of things you can do, and whatever you think would be useful. I think I'm in, just zoom out a little bit here. So music, for example, is really useful for me, so you can highlight it and you can just drag it over. When you drag it over, now you know what's in there, and you can use it as a tool to be able to show your families, or you can take it to school, and that you always have it with you as a resource for those moments when you're not feeling very well. And that's pretty much it, everyone. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can email me. I know we're not in school right now, but I would really like to make this virtual office useful for you. So if there's anything that you would like to see added in here, please don't hesitate to let me know. Or if you find an error, I'd be happy to hear that too. I will be expanding on it as I come up with new ideas, and I'll be adding new activities as well when the time allows for it. So everyone, thank you for your time and patience through this tutorial, and like I said, reach out to me if you need anything, and if not, I will see you guys around soon. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Bye bye.